Well, hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I got my BoxyCharm. It actually came a little bit earlier this month than it has been. So I'm going to do a little unboxing with you. When I open up the box, it's got, this foam in here. It's got the card that has all of the products listed in it. Open it up. The first thing I see in here is a pair of lashes. These are Lashaholic Luxury Lashes. I have never, ever, ever worn fake lashes. This is what the lashes look like. So at some point, you'll see me play with these and try them on, and we're going to give it a go. But I do need to get some lash glue because I wasn't expecting that. We will try them at some point here. The next thing I see is this package of beautiful Luxie brushes. There's 4 brushes in here. And if you've seen anybody else's BoxyCharm, they've also got brushes. And so I'm sure that these are the same that, everybody else has. They look like more, they're pretty, they're gold, they're shimmery, and they look like more defined brushes, so you can do more like detail work. So let me see if I can get them out of the package. This is the 4 brushes. Super cute, super small, perfect for the small detail work. I also got an eyeliner. I'm not even going to pronounce this because I will completely destroy how it's pronounced. But it is a glittering star eyeliner. That's something we'll play with. Got the Cover FX drops that everybody else received also. And this is in the shade Nova. This is what it looks like. Look at all that shimmer in there. I'm a little bit scared of those. Then of course I've got the Ace, I want to say it's Ace Beautè eyeshadow palette. I love this golden black packaging. And that's what the inside of the palette looks like. I haven't done my face yet. We're going to go ahead and do that. Try out the eyeshadow palette and the brushes. Let's go in with primer first. We're going to go ahead and use the I can't even talk today. I don't know what's going on. Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I feel like this one is super hydrating and my face needs it. And if you can tell, I have a few breakouts. I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Foundation. I'm going to use a brush to apply it today. I had been using a beauty blender, but I want to go in with a brush. So I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Collection brush and get this foundation on. See if we can get some better coverage. The Beauty Blender shears out the coverage a little bit, and with my breakouts I need a little bit more coverage. I'm not going to play with the Cover FX drops today, but at some point I will, but I still need to go to work, so I do not want a glittery face today. I don't think that'd be a good idea. I work in an office and I am the receptionist, so I don't think that'd be very professional. And try and cover up this blemish as best as I can. And I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Just try and get a little bit more coverage as well. I'm just going to use the same brush and kind of pounce that in. Pounce, what kind of word is that? Stipple that in. Kind of blend it out. Alright, so we got that on. Go in with some bronzer. I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I really like this one. I'm using my Luxie 524T brush. It's more of a stippling brush, so it helps so I don't get too much pigment at once. But it does the job. Helps it diffuse it out a little bit better and blend it in. Go ahead and bronze around my hairline and underneath my chin area, neck. My cheeks are rosy enough on their own. I'm finally on antibiotics. I'm going to work a little bit later today than normal. I had appointments that I needed to deal with this morning, and I'll work for like 2 hours today, and then after work I get to go to physical therapy, and then I get to go have a tooth pulled. Yay! Not. So I have a very full packed busy day. Kind of worried that I might not be able to speak tomorrow, depending on the pain and what's going on. I'm not really sure. We'll have to play it by ear and see if I'm able to do a video. I mean, of course I'll upload one tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll be able to record. Maybe I'll record and do a voiceover. I've never done that. I just do a voiceover when I'm able to. Ooh, maybe I could get my husband to do a voiceover. That might be fun. I don't know. Let me play with that idea. This eyebrow is not playing nicely, so I'm just going to leave it alone and move on. Go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I've used this a couple times. Like I said, I'm just not real sure about this whole wand applicator thing. I don't know. I kind of like being able to squeeze out a little bit on my finger, pat it in. I prefer that. So I'm just going to use a beauty blender. Kind of tap that in. We'll see if I can get a more neutral look out of this palette. I'm going to go ahead and take one of my big fluffy blending brushes. This one just happens to be my mermaid one that I really enjoy using. I'm going to go ahead and dive right into this shade Cinnamon. And wow. Okay. Oh, we needed to tap that off. We're going to work on blending that out in the crease. I was totally not expecting that much pigment out of that shade. That's pretty freaking amazing. Alright, so I'm already impressed just with the pigmentation. Let's try and not have that happen on the other side. Just gonna blend this kind of circular motions upward towards the brow with eye primer, and all that is just sticking to it. Well, it is what it is. I'm going to take one of these smaller definer Luxie brushes, the newer ones. This is the Luxie 141 mini round brush. I'm going to pick up the shade Jasmine, and I'm going to highlight that brow bone. This is a shimmer shade. I'm going to go ahead and take the same shade and highlight that inner corner. It's an awesome brush for that, by the way. Go ahead and do a little bit more blending here. I'm going to pull out some glitter glue. I'm using the Too Faced glitter glue. I'm just squeezing it out on my finger. And I'm going to tap that down here on my lid. Do the same thing to the other side. Really just getting it on there. I'm gonna go ahead and take this flat mini angled Luxie 131 brush, and I'm gonna go into this gold shade right here. And that is called, I think it says Primrose, but it's spelled Primrose, but I almost think that they meant Primrose. But what do I know? We're going to lay that down over the top of that glitter glue. That's beautiful. I'm not going to bring it all the way into that inner corner because I've got that highlight there. I'm going to go back to my, actually I'm going to pick up the mini, what appears to be a blending brush. This is the Luxie 123 mini tapered. And just do a little bit of blending. I just want to make sure, I don't know, just want to make sure that this is looking good. I'm going to use a very, very, very small amount of powder underneath my eyes. I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill JH07 powder brush. I'm going to go into my Coty Airspun, and I'm tapping off the majority of that powder and just doing a very small layer of powder under here, because my eyes, my under eyes, my face does not like powder, but I kind of need that set, so Don't ask me why I just ran my brush through my hair. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna pick up that mini tapered Luxie 123, the one that I used for blending. I'm gonna clean that brush off. I'm gonna go into this shade called Poppy. And I'm gonna pick that deep burgundy red, not burgundy, more cranberry red. And we're gonna run it underneath. And I'm gonna bring it out a little bit to this outer corner as well. And kind of mix it in just on that outer corner. I really truly don't know what I'm doing. We're just playing. It's just makeup. It's all fun and games. Bring that into the outer corner, a little bit up into the crease. I always disclaim that I am not a professional. I do this for fun. 99% of the time I sit down here and I do not have any idea what I'm going to be doing. I just decide what palette I'm going to use and then wing it from there. So far it's worked out for me, so I'm not hating that. Take my this angled, or not angled, this flat edge more shader brush. I honestly don't know what the name of this brush. This flat top brush. I'm gonna go into that cinnamon shade that I use that's really super pigmented that I put. I'm gonna bring that down underneath here and put it more closer to the lash line. Kind of blending it in with that red color. Just trying to tie everything together. Every time there's one eye that always looks better than the other one. You know, our faces aren't perfect. They aren't perfectly symmetrical. There's always going to be little flaws here and there. There's nothing that we can really do about that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to line the upper lash line with the Tarte Maneater. That's the liquid eyeliner. And apparently we're going thicker. Than I originally wanted. That's fine. Totally fine. Not a problem. We're good. I'm going to try this glitter liner that I just got in the BoxyCharm box. I thought it was kind of cool that I got a couple things that are different. I really did want those damn tweezers though, and I didn't get the tweezers that everybody got. But that's okay. This is going to push me outside of my comfort zone with that whole lash thing that we're going to try out at some point. I just need to get some lash glue. And if you have any tips or tricks or any ideas on applying lashes, drop them in the comments. Let me know, because I was one that said I would never ever use fake lashes, and you know, I got them, and I gotta try it. I have to. So I'm gonna go in with this pencil. It is very super sharp, and we're gonna try and line that waterline. And I don't know if it's just me or if this really isn't doing anything. Do you remember back in the day when you were a teenager and you're doing your makeup and you used to light your eyeliner so that it would go on like a gel? I feel like I need to do that with this. Okay, so I know you know what I'm talking about. You used to use a lighter, light up your eyeliner, and it would go on smooth like a gel. So that's what we're doing here. We're gonna go in. I heated it up. And we're gonna try it. Totally melting that down. I know, you probably aren't supposed to do this, but it's not wanting to go on. This eyeliner might be a total fail. Tried heating it up. I tried doing all that stuff. I do not feel like it did a whole lot for my lower lash line. I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On. This is the like white gold one. We're going to put that in there. I just feel like that's going to go with. There we go. I like that. I like how that's turning out. Okay. So, I like that much better. If you hear noise in the background, my husband's on the phone talking. We still have a bazillion people living in the house with us, so there's always going to be background noise going on, whether, you know, my husband, the kids, you know, other adults living here, my dogs, like, there's always something going on. There's never any real peace and quiet. It's just real life. It is what it is. I'm going to go in with my It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I'm going to get this on, and I'll be right back. All right, mascara's on. I did spray my face down with the Rose. It's the Body Shop Rose Dewy Glow Mist. Just trying to add more hydration to my skin. Let's go ahead and go into lips. Let's do this Ulta Beauty Matte Lip Cream in the shade Bombshell. Get that on. All right. I don't know if this will ruin it or not. I want to add this Hot Buttered Rum, the Too Faced Melted Matte. I have the mini in Hot Buttered Rum. I don't know. What do you think? I just kind of put that over the top. I kind of like it. This is the final look. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads. Have a blessed day.